that was a hard-fought battle through and through. They improved to 4-1 in the defending champs trilogy, now fall to 1-4. We got a big game coming up next between the three-headed monsters and 3's Company. It's getting louder and louder in here as I speak because the competition's heating up. One guy in particular that we want to highlight tonight is Muhammad Abdul-Rauf. Take a look.
He's been sticking with me. He didn't play a lot last week. He wasn't playing a lot this week because of the big stop. But when I put him in the game, that's what he do. He steps up and do what he has to do.
Good shot, knocks it down. The kick out to Mahmoud. Yes! Mahmoud Abdul-Rauf is warming up. 3 in the eye of Ryan Hollins. He scored the last 11. He's going to pull it. Mahmoud Abdul-Rauf has done it again.
At 49 years old, you see he just put on a show.
Here's Mahmoud. Dishes it to Kutan one, who dunks it home, and the three-headed monsters remain unbeaten. Wow. Point game.
Mahmoud, a huge reason why his team is undefeated, looking to improve to 5-0 tonight. That game is coming up right after this. Stay with us. Big 3 action from Miami. We'll be right back. Of competition tonight, you guys. We just had a great game. Power came out on top against the defending champs trilogy. Next up, we've got three-headed monsters against 3's Company, and right now Rappaport standing by with the coach of the three-headed monsters, Gary Payton. Rapp?
I'm with the coach, I'm with the Hall of Famer, I'm with the champion. You won it in this building. How does it feel to be back in Miami?
It's always good to be back here. I won my championship here. We had a great team, man, up in here, man. And everybody always talk about the big shot with me, so it's always a great feeling to come back in here.
Obviously, you're an iconic Seattle Sonic, but you won it down here. Do you feel like loyalty to both teams? How do you divvy that up?
Well, it's always loyalty. We won a championship here. I made my career in Seattle, but it's always love with both of them.
All right, well, good luck tonight, GP. I appreciate it. Guys, we're going to a break. What a great night here in Miami.
The only unbeaten team in the league. And sitting at number 2 is Tri-State, and in right behind them, 3's Company at 3-1, trying to keep pace with Power and Tri-State. As we look at the rosters, Mahmoud Abdul-Rauf leads things for the three-headed monster and Gary Payton's squad. 3's Company, Andre Emmett, Drew Gooden's back, Baron Davis, he's inactive tonight, nursing a thigh injury he suffered in the last game. Here's Andre Emmett. 3's Company, the dark navy blue. Three-headed monsters in the white. Drew Gooden shot no good. Oh, grabs his own board. Here's the Hall of Famer,
together, get a rebound.
Gary Payton.
Block out. Stay up, DJ. Stay up.
His team, the only unbeaten team right now in the league. Thanks in part to this man right here, Mahmoud Abdul-Rauf, and this man, Reggie Evans. Big 3 player of the week. Goes right to work.
Reggie Evans. The improved offensive game of Reggie Evans. Not to say that he couldn't score, but he's more aggressive now, knocking down shots. Plus, his teammates trust him when they give him the ball in the post, that he can make something positive happen.
Andre Emmett. A couple of ball fakes. Reggie Evans leads the league in rebounding, and Mahmoud leads the league in splashes like that.
Oh, but you see the flick at the end with the wrist? That's all it takes. And again, for Mahmoud, you got to know where he's at. You got to close down that airspace.
Quintel Woods grabs the board. Mahmoud, hand down, man down.
Keep shooting, baby boy. Keep shooting.
That young man can shoot it.
You know what? It's a pleasure to watch Mahmoud just put his work in, you know.
Strong take there by Andre Emmett.
Shit, Troy.
With DeMar Johnson now on Mahmoud.
Come on,
Trying to put some length. Mahmoud wide open. Too wide open.
Yeah, that time, good recovery that time by DeMar Johnson to get back. Should have miscommunication.
Yeah, great pass to Drew Gooden.
Fred, no help. Let him guard it. All right, don't just guard it. Let him guard it. DJ, stay up.
8-4 your score. Here's Quintel Woods. Gooden. Tried to swing it to Andre Emmett. Throws it away.
Good outlet, rebound, quick movement. DeMar Johnson a little late on the recovery. And again, if you don't close down the airspace, and that hand, DeMar was there, but the hand was down instead of up.
He wouldn't get a shot off.
I mean, that's easy money right there for Mahmoud.
Jamario Moon checking in, seeing his first action of the season for the three-headed monster. Here's a strip by Drew Gooden.
Take a look inside right here on the reach down.
Shooter.
And quite honestly, you see Coach Cooper, if Reggie Evans is spinning to his left, you don't need to bail him out and try to reach. Make him finish it over you.
Reggie Evans has just really improved his offensive game, foul shooting, everything. He's been the big three player of the week twice already this season.
Take him.
Averaging 13 and 10. Here's Dante Jones.
There you go.
Here's the reach in by Mahmoud.
Be aggressive on him. That's what I'm saying, DJ. When you get out here, take them down low. All you got to do is catch the ball, turn around and shoot it.
Here's the Hall of Famer, Gary Payton. He's mic'd up for us. We'll be speaking to the coach later in the game.
Now they have no shooter out there. I mean, people can shoot, but he's deadly.
Emmett missed the follow-up.
Our ball.
And Reggie Evans didn't take it back.
Yeah, I don't know what Reggie was thinking about right there. He probably thought it was an offensive rebound to take back up. One of the few mental mistakes we see come from Reggie Evans. But three-headed monsters, you know, playing with fire a little bit the last couple of weeks off the slow starts, had to recover, but right now,
Andre Emmett from 4.
other than that shot right there, was off to a pretty good start.
Andre Emmett averages 11. He's got 6 already. Mario Moon for 3.
And that could be a huge pickup for three-headed monster because Jamario can hit jump shots and play defense.
Three-headed monsters, the only unbeaten team in the league right now. And they've got a 5-point lead. It's the Big 3 here in Miami. Three-headed monsters led by the Hall of Famer, the glove, Gary Payton. We've got him mic'd up. Gary, it's Brian and Jim. You guys got an early lead here. You tell me, how have you kept this team rolling when Rashard Lewis goes down, who was the league MVP last season?
Yeah, you know, that's what I got. And then we got fortunate. We got fortunate to pick up Jamari and then Quintel. And these guys that came in and they played the right way. And it's just a blessing for me to get 2 players like that.
Gary, in particular those 2 players, because they're interchangeable. They're long, they're athletic, they can shoot it, but as you stress, too, interchangeable on the defensive end. How important is that part of it, too?
Because it makes it a lot easier. You know, a lot of these teams now are really big, and if we can change and interchange like we do and don't have no helping, we're really good. We're okay. So it's good for me.
Now, does anything surprise you anymore when it comes to Mahmoud Abdul-Rauf and Reggie Evans?
No, nothing impressed me with them two. Them two guys are just playing a great basketball right now, and I got to keep them playing that way.
Good glove, Gary Payton. Appreciate it, Coach. Thank you. Good luck.
Thank you.
Here's the three by Quintel Wood. You heard GP talking about him.
Just switch it. We don't same size.
Well, right on time because Quintel has a beautiful stroke.
Good roll.
Can defend multiple positions.
And he just put that one up.
That's three.
They're going to call a foul, though, on Jamar Moon.
White 8, non-shooting foul. Non-shooting foul.
That was not get a ref cam here.
Hey,
up close and personal.
Hey, ref.
Hey, if I fucked up, I'm sorry, all right? I'll watch the next time.
Kwame Brown has checked in for the three-headed monster. So has Jason Maxio for 3's company. Maxio, jumper strong.
Go at him. Give it to him.
Here's Wood.
Yeah, there you go.
He tries to dump it into Kwame Brown, and Dante Jones pulls him down.
Yeah, but Kwame did the right thing. He sealed Dante right here inside. Quintel going up like he was going to shoot, but smartly dropped the ball down inside where Dante had no choice but to hold and grab and pull Kwame to the ground.
Here, Jerry Payton yelling at Dante Jones. That fire is still in the glove, buddy.
Yeah. You're going to be my cheerleader. That's what you're going to be. My cheerleader. Boy, you ain't talking about nothing. You ain't nothing. Boy, all you do is run around and be a sucker on everybody else. Sucker. You a sucker.
Gary Payton. Mike Frisat.
Keep laying wood on your ass. Keep laying wood on your ass. Get it back. You're weak. Weak ass. Get your weak ass out of here.
Can you imagine Gary Payton and Michael Jordan going at it on the court? I used to see it. I used to see it. And you think this don't mean nothing?
Oh, my.
You think this don't mean anything right now? See, when your coach is that intense, as a player, you had no choice but to rise up to the occasion, okay? Because he's going to challenge you. You know, and that's the beauty about having the fiery coaches like we have.
Yeah, sit your ass there.
Don't listen to him. Let him get in his head. Let's go.
5-point lead for the unbeaten three-headed monsters. Here's Emmett.
Take it, Andre!
Drive, ball fakes. He'll go to the line. Michael Rappaport. You like that intensity?
I love it. That is grade A, top shelf trash talk from one of the greatest trash talkers in all of sports. I wanted to ask you, Jackson, besides the glove, Gary Payton, who else would you put in your top three as greatest trash talkers that you played against or witnessed during your stellar career? By the way, your hair looks fantastic, Ryan.
Hey, listen, I'm going to tell you who was quietly an intense trash talker was Vernon Maxwell. Okay?
Mad Max.
Mad Max. Now, Jordan was a little different than the intensity right there with GP.
What was his style?
His style was like, Jimmy, don't worry about it. You scored some points, but that's why you're wearing my shoes. You know what I mean? Stuff like that. He cuts you deep. You know what I mean? So, but it was a lot of people. I mean, but GP was at the top of the list because GP was loud. He was loud with it, yeah. And he kept coming.
Quintel Wood snags the board. First team to 25, we go to the half. Three-headed monster, 7 points away from that. Kwame Brown. Missed the shot. And then foul Jason Maxiell.
Exactly, together have to. But we're in the penalty now, so everything goes to the basket.
So here's Jason Maxiell. 10-year vet in the NBA.
Hey, Drew, listen, everything to the basket. To the basket.
Andre Emmett, the kick out. DeMar Johnson for three. Yes!
That's it, DJ. There you go. Stop gambling. Just play D, Reg. Just play D.
Johnson had a game-high 15 last week for 3's company.
And he had some big-time shots at the end of that game, too, to stretch it out. And when Baron Davis went out, DeMar had kind of filled in the role of scorer and shooter. And right on time with that last three-point shot.
Mahmoud Abdul-Rauf checks back in, so does Drew Gooden.
Like me and you together now. All right.
This is two of the top teams in the league. Three-headed monsters, they're unbeaten, 4-0. 3's company, the 3-1.
We got to save you early because second half we got to go you and Drew. So we can't pick up all your fouls now.
Moon knocks down the free throw.
Hey, yeah, Andre.
Three-headed monsters, 5 points away from the half.
Over the top, everything.
Here's Mahmoud.
DJ.
Moon, ball fake. Evans powers it up with the left hand.
And that time, Michael Cooper not happy. He wants to send everybody, when Mahmoud has it, to go over the top of the screen.
Low post, DJ.
Instead of switching it.
Post it up.
Emmett, in and out. Reggie Evans clears the board. And here's Mahmoud.
Mahmoud right there. Both guys kind of go to Mahmoud and stay there. Mario Moon able to clear enough space, and then instead of settling for a three, put the ball on the deck. 2-on-1 on the backside. Excellent decision to get it over to Reggie Evans.
That one short. Nearly stolen by Moon.
Andre, up here.
Three-headed monsters, 3 points away from the half.
Stay there.
DeMar Johnson got it to turn around.
DJ, that's all day. He can't guard you.
Here's Michael Cooper saying, let's exploit that. Here's Mahmoud. Off the screen. Inside to Reggie Evans. He couldn't handle it. Andre Emmett does.
Over the top. Over the top.
1 point lead for the three-headed monsters. Mahmoud, though, pull up off the screen. Yes! Monsters just 1 point away from the half.
Once again,
get right back, DJ. Pass
not quick,
go to the low
but decisive in his moves off the pick.
Look at DJ.
Able to get up into a shot before the mark can recover.
Emmett. Too strong with the three. Good tip by Drew Gooden. And Emmett goes right to the basket and missed it. Here's Moon. Good. The three-headed monsters go to the half, up 5, 26-21. They're looking to remain unbeaten. Moon, jab step. That jumper's money. He's got 10. We're at the half. Carissa Thompson on the side of this break.
In the middle of a great game. The three-headed monsters leading the way right there at halftime. They are the only team that's undefeated, and they're hoping to keep it that way with 1 half left to play. We've seen some great basketball tonight. These are the 3 stars so far this evening. You had David Hawkins, our first game of the night. Tri-State picking up a win. 25 points and 10 rebounds for him. And Steven Jackson, he had an incredible second half. 19 of those 22 points came in the second half. And then Corey Maggette able to pull out a victory for his team. He's the league leading scorer, and he drops another 13 tonight. 9 rebounds and 3 assists. Let's send it over to the guys.
All right, Carissa, thank you. And will Mahmoud be on that graphic at the end of the night, or will it be Jamario Moon? He had 10 points, but, you know, three-headed monster shot 69% in the first half, Jim.
Well, a good combination of 1, open jump shots, but 2, being able to get the ball inside. You know, you had 4 points in the paint. You had some different touches, but the ease in which they moved the basketball, now, if you do that unselfishly and quickly, that allows you now to be in a position to get shots before 3's Company's defense can get back and contest the shot.
3's Company, 3-1. Here's Jamario Moon, turnaround, yes. Lamar Johnson, I should say.
Well, going right back to the well, that time he had the mismatch as we saw before with Mahmoud.
Quintel missed it, follows it up. Missed his follow. Here's Drew Gooden. Let's see if they go to DeMar Johnson again. They go to Andre Emmett now on Mahmoud. He turns. Rolls out. And here's Mahmoud. Give him space. He'll hurt you. Left that one short. Drew Gooden. Too strong. Quintel Woods lays it in.
Yeah, but that's not the shot you want. You get a rebound. You don't need it. And Coach Cooper saying you're shooting too fast. You can get that shot anytime you want.
Then go to the post.
Here's Johnson. He's got the mismatch. Turns. Got it.
All day, DJ.
He's got 9 now.
All day, DJ.
Gary Payton doesn't like it. He's going to call a quick timeout.
Listen, you can get him even lower, okay? Get him lower.
His team is up 3. It's the Big 3 here on FS1.
All right, I'm here with Reggie Evans. It's a close game. What do you guys need to do to close this puppy out?
We just got to step our defense up consistently. We're not really getting a lot of consistently stops and stuff.
Now, that beard is becoming iconic. What do you do to keep that puppy as clean and shiny as you do?
I don't do nothing. Just let it grow. I just wake up and go.
All right, well, Reggie, good luck. We'll try to pull this one out. Hey, Jimmy, you ever pull a beard off like that? Could you wear a beard like that?
Can't do it, bro. I can grow one. Be a lot of gray in it right now.
But would you look nuts?
No, I look cool.
Okay.
You know
I'm just
what I'm saying?
asking. Don't get defensive with me,
Well,
man.
I didn't get defensive. I know it's been a while since you were able to talk, and you're a little upset right now. It's been a while.
There's some misses. Andre Emmett follows it up.
I don't want to see the defensive adjustment that Gary Payton is going to make when DeMar goes into the post to see what happens if they do anything differently on the move to protect him.
Quintel Woods' foot was on the line. First team to 50 wins. You got to win by 2. They go right to the mismatch. DeMar Johnson. Turnaround. He'll go to the line, foul on Mahmoud.
Well, and actually, too, in that situation where DeMar was turning away from the basket, you end up taking a 10-foot shot, and it turns to 12 and 13 by fading. So you kind of play into the hands of Mahmoud by letting him off hook, but that time a little bit too close for Mahmoud to commit the foul. If I'm DeMar, I'm not going to fade away that far out on the court. He's going to shoot right over the top of him.
Knocks down the free throws. And 3's Company now with the 1-point lead. Here's Jamario Moon. He was hot in the first half, and he remains warm.
How about the patience that time? He used the screen.
Good pick, boy.
And was able to get right to a sweet spot right there near the elbow. Instead of trying to get closer to the rim, just pulled up for a nice, easy jump shot.
He's got 12. He's perfect from the field, 4-4. Andre Emmett, short, follows his own shot. Lamar Johnson drives, steps back, knocks it down.
Mark Wiley putting together another outstanding game. Mixing his long-range shooting with nice mid-range post-ups.
Good steal by Andre Emmett. Here comes the 3's company. Without Baron Davis. And that look of concern on Gary Payton's face says it all. Here's Reggie Evans. Drive. Good take.
He's talking about making something out of nothing. That time it was just discombobulated on the offensive end, but Reggie Evans was able to bail out three-headed monsters for that layup.
Drew Gooden. No. Moon clears it. Monsters with just a 1-point lead. Inside they go to Reggie. And DeMar Johnson missed the bunny.
We've seen so many of those tonight where you right underneath the hole under the basket of Andre Emmett.
It's a nice little forearm shiver.
Many talking about get him up off of you. Man, that was right in front of the official, too. That's what I thought the third official was for, to be able to pick those calls up.
Here's Reggie Evans. That shot blocked again by Drew Gooden. Here's Johnson for three. Air ball.
Now that time Johnson had an easy two-point shot. And he steps back, and shoots an air ball. You know, take the two.
Back and forth they go. 1-point lead for the Monsters. Emmett misses from point-blank range. Here's Moon. He can't miss. He's got 17. The Monsters up 4.
Yeah, 3's company a little winded right now. Let some opportunities slip away by not making layups, and then Mario Moon beat set. 3-ball corner pocket.
Mario Moon added to the roster just last week, seeing his first action. He's perfect from the field, 6 of 6.
Slow down.
This is why this game is important. Three-headed Monsters, the only unbeaten squad at 4-0. 3's company trying to keep pace with Power and Tri-State. Both got victories tonight. And so far, Johnson and Andre Emmett have 29 of 3's company's 35 points.
Let's go. Let's go.
No Baron Davis for them. And don't forget, tomorrow, baseball's biggest superstars are on Fox. For most of the country, it's the Chicago Cubs taking on the Cardinals, or you can catch Mike Trout and the Angels. They battle Jose Altuve and those Astros. It's Major League Baseball tomorrow, 7 Eastern on Fox. Check local listings for the game in your area. Four-point lead. Here's Dante Jones. They try to go inside to Jason Maxio.
Andre, elbow, take it out. On the side. D, pin down.
There's Michael Cooper, won just on every level. NBA championship, won a WNBA championship, D-League championship. Dante Jones drives to the bucket and one.
Quick move. Was able to split the gap right there Dante Jones made up his mind. He was going to put the ball on the deck and attack, and then not only the attack, but the finish through the contact.
Missed the free throw, but there's Andre Emmett.
To the basket.
Here's Jones again.
Andre. Hey, one.
Oh, beautiful out of bounds.
Jason Maxiell with the screen. Seal laid it in, and we're all tied up at 39.
Well, and that's why the guy who's guarding the ball out of bounds, he has to play to the inside to take that pass away. As soon as you jump to the outside, you're going to open that up, and here's another turnover right here by three-headed monster.
Andre Emmett drives the baseline. No, but Maxiell with the follow.
Another missed layup.
Hey, got one again. One again. It's blue. Grind.
Baron Davis injured his quad in the second half last week, so he's out. 3's company, though, keeping pace here with the unbeaten three-headed monsters. Quintel Wood, pull-up pop, no.
Take him.
Here's Emmett. Slapped away by Reggie Evans. Good look inside. Evans shot blocked by Jason Maxiell, who left it short.
A lot of action right here underneath. Quintel Woods. Reggie Evans really not on balance to explode up in the air. But notice the strategy from Gary Payton that did this last week. Mahmoud is really not in the game, has gotten rest. So as the game gets in the 40s, you need to interject a fresh Mahmoud to make plays for you. The three-headed monster.
Kwame Brown's going to check in. Quintel Woods, who had the game-winning dunk last weekend for the three-headed monsters.
Hey, let's go, Drew. Let's go. Let's go.
Here's Jamario. Inside, Kwame. Got it. Mario Moon can do no wrong here.
Take him. Spread out.
No isolation right here. Dante Jones in the middle of the court. Kwame can help in. There it is.
Knocked away by Kwame Brown. Here's Moon. He's perfect from the field. His first miss.
You got Dante. Come on, D.
Drew Gooden to check in. Dante Jones, have a seat. Here's Reggie Evans.
Go right, going right.
That fouls on Drew Gooden. Reggie Evans will go back to the line.
Yeah, and Michael Cooper was forced to go with his bigger lineup because of Reggie Evans and Kwame Brown on the court at the same time. Now Jason Maxiell is in the game.
Evans 1 of 4 from the line so far.
Yeah, along with Drew Gooden. So now you really only have one playmaker for both sides. That's Jamario Moon and Andre Emmett. Which one can do the best of not only trying to get buckets for themselves, but setting up their teammates to get some baskets as well.
First team to 50 wins. Monsters going undefeated. Trying to remain undefeated. Jason Maxiell powers one in. Keep in mind, Trilogy ran the table last season. Got their championship rings tonight. The three-headed monsters trying to do the same. Here's Jamario. 5 on the shot clock. Knocks down the 3. The Monsters 4 points away from victory.
Suck it up for me, baby boy.
Maxio gets the roll.
Big shot. That's a big shot right there. And it looks like both coaches are going to kind of stay with this lineup now. Gary Payton is taking a timeout.
He's going to give Jamario Moon a blow. Let's see if they'll insert Mahmoud Abdul-Rauf.
On that last play, Kwame Brown wasn't that three-headed monstrous guy. He didn't even look at the rim. He wanted to find Jamario Moon to get out there, and Gary Payton is like, all right, okay.
And so here you go, the three-headed monsters, only unbeaten team right now in the league, trying to go 5-0. You've got 3's company trying to keep pace with Tri-State Power. They got wins here tonight. If you're Gary Payton, who you looking to?
Well, right now this lineup is kind of working because Jamario is hot, so you want to keep that going. He made Michael Cooper forced Michael Cooper to adjust to that big lineup, and it's paid off. At some point, you know he's going to get Mahmoud back in there, whether it's now or the next possession, because he knows that he can get an opportunity to close this game out with Mahmoud on the floor.
Jamario Moon with 20 points. He is 4 of 5 from distance. And he will head back to the floor with Reggie Evans and Kwame Brown. A four-pointer can win it. And Kwame Brown throws it away.
Well, I mean, part of it, too, is putting Kwame in that situation to make that decision. And that time, he just threw it over the top. Turned it over.
Here's Andre Emmett. He wanted the and one, but he'll go to the line. That's the 14th foul for the three-headed monster, so they're not in the bonus yet. Andre Emmett's got 16. Make that 18. 1 point lead for the three-headed monsters, trying to remain unbeaten. Here's Moon, and he dribbles it off his foot.
2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
I think I may have to put Mahmoud in.
Yeah,
my closer. Here's Emmett. No.
You know, the risk is you put in, you give up size, but you know offensively, he can make up for that lack of, so to speak, on the offensive end. So
here's the block. Shot clock violation. 3 straight empty possessions for the three-headed monsters.
Well, I get down the stretch of the game. When the shot clock goes down, you're going to force Kwame or sometimes Reggie Evans to have to make decisions with the ball. And that's something that they're not accustomed to doing in their playing career.
Here's Emmett. Ball fake in the lane. Maxio. No. Drew Gooden with the tip. 1 point lead now for the three-headed monsters. Here comes Mahmoud. And he's going to check in.
No. Hey, come on, Mo. Come on. Stay here. I got a timeout. Hey, I got a timeout. No, all right. Let's go. Let's go. We got to go. Stay up. Stay up. In it.
Here's Reggie Evans. You saw Gary Payton was trying to get Mahmoud in. Kick out. Moon for 4 to win. Yes! Jamario Moon is from another planet with the game winner.
Tell me you saw that coming. Tell me you saw that coming.
This guy, in his first action, wins it for the three-headed monsters. And every week they find a way to win. 24 points, 8 of 9 from the field, 4 of 5 from 3, and 1 for 1 from 4.
Just figuring out ways to win, and No one in the building, including Gary Payton, three-headed monsters, anybody expected that shot to come up because he was trying to get Mahmoud back in the game to finish it out. And again, the three-headed monster just figures out ways to close out games. And it's no different going down the stretch. And what a welcome addition it is to see Jamario Moon not only play well, but end it like that with a 4-point shot.
Last season, we saw it from Trilogy. This season, we're seeing it from the three-headed monsters. They are the only unbeaten squad at 5-0. Tri-State Power 4-1, and 3's company falls to 3-2. Your stars for Tri-State: David Hawkins, 25-10. Steven Jackson at 22. Corey McGetty and Power get a win. They got 13. And Jamario Moon, 24. We were in Miami. For Jim Jackson, Michael Rappaport, Carissa Thompson, I'm Brian Custer. Thanks for joining us here in Miami. Next Friday, the Big Three on FS1. We head to Toronto, live at 8 Eastern. MLB Whip Around is next.